In the ancient city of Ashban, wedged between rolling hills and vast deserts, there lived a young scribe named Eliam. He was a student of ancient texts and divine laws, entrusted with the honor of maintaining the scrolls that guided the moral and spiritual fabric of his people. The citizens of Ashban lived by a set of laws believed to be handed down from the heavens, and Eliam, with his keen eye and curious mind, had devoted his life to studying these sacred writings. One fateful morning, as the sun painted the skies with strokes of crimson and gold, a stern knock echoed through the halls of the Temple of Records. Standing at the door was a weathered old man, cloaked in a robe of midnight blue, his eyes gleaming with an intensity that seemed to pierce through the dawn's early light. He introduced himself as Maroth, a traveler from a distant land seeking the wisdom of Ashban's laws. Eliam, eager to share his knowledge and perhaps learn something new, welcomed Maroth into the temple. They spent hours discussing the nuances of the laws, debating interpretations, and exchanging stories from their respective cultures. Maroth's insights were sharp, and Eliam found himself challenged and invigorated by the conversation. As nightfall approached, Maroth's demeanor shifted. With a somber tone, he revealed his true purpose. His homeland was torn by strife and misunderstanding, and he believed that adopting Ashban's laws could restore peace and order. However, he needed not just the laws themselves, but also the moral grounding behind them. He asked Eliam for the most sacred of all scrolls, the Scroll of Unity, which was said to hold the key to societal harmony and justice. Eliam was torn. The laws mandated that the sacred scrolls must never leave the temple, for they were the spiritual cornerstone of Ashban. Yet, the plea from Maroth struck a chord within him. Could he deny assistance to a people in need? That night, Eliam prayed for guidance under the starlit sky, grappling with his duties and the broader impact of his decision. As dawn broke, he had reached his decision. He met Maroth at the base of the temple with a determined look. "I cannot give you the Scroll of Unity," Eliam declared, his voice resolute yet heavy with emotion. "But I will come with you, bringing its teachings through my words and deeds. Together we can strive to instill its virtues in your land." Maroth, though initially disappointed, soon recognized the sincerity and sacrifice in Eliam's offer. He agreed, and together they set out toward the horizon. Years passed, and Eliam never returned to Ashban. However, travelers from Maroth's land spoke of a great transformation. A society once marred by conflict now thrived under the principles Eliam taught. Ashban continued to preserve its sacred scrolls, but Eliam's journey had added a new chapter to its legacy, proving sometimes the spirit of the law must transcend the letter to truly fulfill its purpose.